Hi friends, welcome back. I'm so excited. I wanted to show you how to make something really fun called cloud dough, and it's super easy. So I first got the tools I need. I need a bowl, so I have a clear bowl. I need something to stir it with and to scrape the ingredients out of the measuring cup. So I have a spatula and a measuring cup. Now I found I can do everything with just one measuring cup, and that's the half cup. So it has a 1 slash and a 2 on it. That's a half a cup. So we're going to need 1 cup of conditioner, but what's really cool is that 2 halves make 1 whole. So I can do this twice and I'll have a 1 cup. So let me show you what we're using first. 2 ingredients only: cornstarch. This is cornstarch. What does corn starch start with? Corn. C, right, for the letter of the week. The second ingredient is conditioner. You got it, conditioner. It starts with a C too. And when we put them together, we're making something called cloud dough. And cloud, well, we already know that starts with a C. Oh, I just realized that one's too high, but there it is. C for cloud. So, are you ready? Super easy. If you want to make it a fun color, you can ask mom and dad to give you food coloring, and that will help you change the color of the cloud dough. But here we go. So we're going to start with the cornstarch first, and we need 1 cup of cornstarch. So I'm going to use the half a cup 2 times, because a half and a half equal a whole. So let's see. This stuff's kind of messy and fluffy, and it's okay. It's super soft though. If you can't, dip your finger in it and feel what that feels like. Maybe after you measure it, you can dip your finger in what you have. It feels super soft and dry. It's kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna take my half a cup. Uh-oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, I can pour it. I'll gently tap it. And that doesn't really work. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to sort of scoop some of it out into my half a cup of measuring cup. If mom has a 1 cup, you can use that. Now remember, we don't want it to have a lot of space left over, because that means it's not enough. And if it's too tall, if it's taller than the measuring cup, that means it's too much. That's right. So we want it to sort of sit level. And the easiest way I found to do that is just go ahead and scrape off what we don't need. And now I have a level half cup. And I'm going to tap that in. And then I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to set down my measuring cup and scoop some of this out slowly. I'm trying to get as much as I can into that measuring cup, but I am making a little bit of a mess over here. But you know what? It's okay, because we can all clean up, right? Then you get a chance to show mom and dad what a good job you do cleaning up, because we do a lot of cleaning at school together, don't we? Maybe you'll just have to sing them a cleanup song while you do it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scrape off what I don't need here so that it's the right measurement. One kind of cool thing is this isn't exactly exact. We don't have to be exact. So the little bit that fell in the bowl before, it's okay. That's not always okay if we're baking, right? But it is okay for cloud dough, because cloud dough, it doesn't need to be cooked. So there, we have 1 cup of cornstarch in our bowl. Now we need a half a cup of conditioner, and any kind of conditioner will do. I asked Mr. Tinker to buy the cheapest conditioner he could find at the store, and that way we wouldn't mind using it for this. And I'm going to squeeze it into there. I need 2 hands, so I'm going to put that back on the table and go ahead and squeeze until it's all filled. It's starting to look a little bit like it's close, so I'm going to stop squeezing and give it a little shake. It looks like it could have a little more. does that look? Like a half a cup, right? And I only need to do that one time because I only need a half a cup. So I'm going to use my spatula and scrape all of that right in. And then I'm going to start with my spatula and stir. And I don't want to stir too rough because then it's going to puff out all my cornstarch. And this will come together pretty quickly. I'll be able to use I'm kind of mashing it down into itself. And pretty quickly I should be able to start using my hands and form it into a dough ball. But I just want to make sure it's all kind of mixed up so I don't get that conditioner sliminess on my hands. If you find that your mixture is still looking too slimy, the truth is you can always add a little bit more cornstarch. But the recipe I found was 1 cup of cornstarch and a half a cup of conditioner. But mine is actually looking still too sticky. Do you see that? It shouldn't be sticky like that. It should start to make a dough ball. So I'm actually going to add a little bit more cornstarch. I'll go ahead and tap it in my measuring cup. This is the thing about experiments. Sometimes they don't go as planned the first time and you have to modify it or change it a little bit. Now I'm going to mix that in. Now, the cool thing about it being white is it kind of looks like a cloud. I would think that's how it got its name, but actually it's soft. It's going to be super, super silky and soft once you roll it into a ball, and now it's starting to come together. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my hands in there and see, oh, it is sticking to me a little bit, but I think if I keep working that cornstarch in, it will come together. And it will act a little bit like Play-Doh. You can build things with it. There it is. See my ball? Isn't that cool? And now it'll start to take the pieces off my hands. Well, I hope you have fun trying this experiment at home with your family and then playing with the cloud dough. It's so silky and soft. I know you're gonna love it. And if you decide to change the color, that's fun too. I can't wait to see what you create. Don't forget to send me a picture. Bye, friends.